I'm originally from the UK, from a place called Swindon, but now I live in Vancouver. I've been here for about 6 years or so.
Okay, what made you want to move to Vancouver?
I had some mates that were coming just to sort of dot around for a bit, and I joined them and stayed for 6 months, and then I just liked it so much that I ended up staying. It's a nice, easy life, and people are nice over here. I really enjoy it.
How long have you been DJing for?
I've been DJing for 11 years now. I originally started out playing trance, and then moved on to funky house. And then when I moved to Canada, I started doing electro house because that was blowing up back then. And then I started producing. Must have been, I think it was about 4.5 years ago I started producing, and that's when things started going pretty crazy for me.
What's your setup like when you produce? What kind of things do you use?
It's really simple actually. I just use an old PC running Cubase, and I've just got a MIDI keyboard and a pair of really good monitor speakers because they're the most important thing. So I don't use any hardware or anything like that. It's all just software.
You have your own podcast, right? Lazy Rich Show?
Yeah, the Lazy Rich Show. I actually just recorded the latest one today. So every month we just we feature like a big electro house producer, and I play a bunch of my favorite tracks, and we've been getting a really good following from it on iTunes actually. So if you want to check it out, it's just Google Lazy Rich iTunes and you'll find it.
When did you start that?
We're in our 2nd year of doing that now. We're on our 20th episode, I think. So yeah, it's really picked up recently, which is cool.
Do you feature a lot of your artists from your label on your show?
Yeah. This month we've got Darth Vader, who is a guy from Brazil. But yeah, I try to do mainly people from Big Fish, because we have so many good producers on the label. It's really good to show them off.
How do you decide what artists to sign to your label?
We get sent a lot of demos, and very occasionally there'll be something incredible that we want to sign. And also, when I'm touring and whatever, it's you run into these producers and you get to meet them face to face, and that's actually the best way of finding out their music and finding out what they're really like.
Mm-hmm.
But we also we just keep an eye on Beatport as well, and if we see anyone we like, then we'll try and get them to do a remix for us as well.
Who are some of your favorites on your label right now?
I'm really the last track we had from a guy called Barnett Lobel. He's a brand new guy. That was absolutely awesome. There's a couple of new guys called Tommy Noble. They've got a big track out right now that's doing really well in charts. Who else have we got? New guys, Candyland. Darth Vader obviously always does well for us. And our biggest sellers must be Porter Robinson.
Just saw him at EDC in Vegas. He was pretty good.
He's really good, eh?
A lot of people for his set.
I bet they were. Yeah, he's just absolutely huge now. He's really blowing up.
Do you have any new tracks or collaborations in the works right now?
I just released a remix of Through featuring Dirty Loud. That was on Monday. Coming up, I've got a collaboration with a guy called Callum B from the UK, it's featuring Belle Humble, who she's pretty famous vocalist. That's coming out soon on Never Say Die. I'm going to be doing a remix for Adam K and BT, and I've just finished a remix for Morgan Page. So there's lots going on. Oh, and there's a remix for Chris Lake as well. So tons of like new big tracks. I'm just waiting for them all to come out.
Nice. How do those come about? Do they contact you or both? It goes both ways?
It's all just through. The best thing is meeting people face to face. When I've like I was in Miami, or Morgan Page came over to Vancouver and I met him then, or I met Adam K in Brazil, and that's the best way to get all these collaborations going, is meeting people face to face and really getting to know them. It makes such a big difference.
The electronic music scene is really blowing up right now. Is there anything that you don't like about it?
I do find that there's a lot of people. I mean, we get sent so many demos at Big Fish. There are so many people that are copying. And I mean, I know I've been guilty of copying when I first started out. I mean, you always take elements of what people are doing and build upon it. But the number of sort of demos we get where kids are just trying to be Porter Robinson, or they're trying to be more Mustang, it gets ridiculous. And so there's a real shortage of new original ideas right now. And so I think that's part of what I, as a producer, am trying to do is trying to bring forward these new ideas, and it's those that really make you stand out above everyone else.
Yeah, you're definitely doing that with your new track. I really like Better Wipe That Up.
Oh, thanks.
That's an awesome track.
We had a competition to name that track, and so that was the absolute best title that the general public could come up with.
Did the winner of the name get anything in return, or just the title?
Actually, he was at the I just played at Voyeur in San Diego, and so I met up with him there, and we got some drinks for him, and we chilled out all night. So it was really cool, actually.
Nice. Do you have any advice for DJs and producers starting out?
I would say, follow from what I said before, is you just got to try and think of original ideas. Like, you won't get anywhere by just carbon copying what people are doing already, and you just have to keep working. Just work. That's what I did to get where I am.
That's good advice. So you're playing at the Avalon on Friday.
I'm really looking forward to it. It should be good. I haven't played there before, but everyone that I've talked to says it's just the best place to play. So I'm really stoked about it.
Yeah, gonna have fun.
And of course, I'm looking forward to seeing Zed as well. He's a good friend of mine. He's a really cool guy. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play as well.
Awesome. What have been some of your favorite clubs or cities that you've played in?
The best place I've played at, I really enjoy Voyeur in San Diego, and I think my all-time favorite gig is a place called Heaven in Seoul. And that place is just absolute madness. It's so good. No, I think I've mentioned all the tracks we've got coming up. As long as people know about Better Wipe That Up, that's still doing pretty well. And as long as they come to Avalon on Friday, then I think we're all good.